YouTube, what is up? We are back after a long hiatus of vlogs. I have kept up with my podcast though, but long hiatus of vlogs. We are back. I'm going to be taking you on a travel vlog today, this weekend. Travel, training, updates on where training's been, life has been, all of that good stuff, and what the channel cadence and future is going to look like. Just got my hair cut, headed back home, finish up some work. Got some exciting updates coming on Monday from, that'll be after this post though, but I got some work to finish up, packing, and then I will be at the airport with the family early in the morning. So very excited to kick off my YouTube vlog journeys again, and this time for good. I will not be dropping off again. I've got a system in place, and yes, we are here. So without further ado, I am going to get back to driving, and I will see you at the airport in the morning. We will transition to that now. Yeah, is that how you feel, Logan? Brother, what are you doing? I'm just gonna get a video of my road rage. Well, we made it, didn't we, Logan? Yeah, we just got an hour and 13 minutes of driving to go. Typical Midwest driving. Technical run this morning. That is for sure. Whew. I put this away so I can focus. Fuck yeah, I just made it down that cliff over there to the water here. Lake Michigan is rather calm and quiet compared to the Atlantic, especially the Pacific. So this is a nice quiet run this morning on the beach. It is good to be back. Hopefully you can hear me all right. It's kind of windy, but the wind died down for a little bit. Nice little soft sand run this morning. Haven't run in soft sand in years. But yeah, it's good to be back with the YouTube channel. Thought I'd just take this morning's run to give you an update on the channel, what I've been up to, and what we're doing moving forward. Forgot how difficult it was to run in soft sand. Haven't done that in years. Normally you run on the hard pack sand. So where have I been and why does it matter to you? That's the whole point, right? Maybe you're watching and you want to just know about my life, but more likely than not, you want to know how this is going to help you. So let me get into that. If you followed for a bit, you've seen my podcast on YouTube, so you probably know what I've been up to as far as business growth and things like that. But I haven't done any vlogs or anything recently, and that's just because of the time it takes to do vlogs. I've got a lot of clients, business is growing well, and my son has grown up. He's 2 now, and the time to make high quality vlogs has not been there. I have wanted to start these again for a while now, and so I got a new camera, decided to knock it out. This run has turned into more of a walk so I can talk to the camera for these periods, because running in the soft sand and talking to the camera is not working for me. So we are walking and talking to the camera. So I finally decided it was time to get back into vlogs again. I really enjoy filming these, and I've gotten a lot of good feedback from people who enjoy watching them. So I decided it was time to get back into the vlogs, and that's what this is. So what is this channel? What are the vlog style videos going to do for you if you found me from the podcasts, or if you just haven't seen one of my vlogs in a while? I've had a lot of life changes. My last vlog video, I looked a lot different and had a lot of different things going on. So over the last however long it's been since I posted a vlog, I have worked with a ton of more clients, learned a ton personally and professionally about what works from a coaching perspective, what works from a training perspective, and my life is busier than ever right now. I've got an increasing client load, I've got a day job still, I've got my son, family, done lots of travel recently, putting out more content than ever, honestly, outside of YouTube vlogs, everything else, putting out more content than ever, email lists, everything else. I'm also doing a few different certifications right now, training for the Richmond Half Marathon, which I still need to sign up for. Actually, I haven't done that yet. I thought these vlogs would be a good way for me to show you what it's like from a realistic training perspective, not somebody who has all the time in the world to train, got a family, have a lot of work, and have a lot of big personal goals. So I think these vlogs are going to be a good way for me to share with you more of how I make it all happen, more of the imperfectness of the day-to-day. Even now, today's run, I was supposed to do an hour speed work, decided to come down here to the beach, and that was a bad decision. So I'm gonna have to run back, head up the road, and finish the speed work on the road. Richmond Half Marathon is in 8 weeks. Definitely undertrained for it, just with everything that's been going on travel and work-wise. I have gotten less training in than I meant to, than I expected, but I'm gonna show up anyways.
Yeah, no you're not.
Because that's what this is all about, especially being a parent, owning a business. Lots of uncertainty, lots of changes, lots of having to move the schedule around, and things rarely work out perfectly. So my podcast, still gonna post those once a week. Those are very educational, very podcast style, as I slide down the beach again, very podcast style. These are not that. These vlogs, they're more real, they're more raw, more authentic of what my day-to-day looks like, and gonna use my life as an example where I'm gonna share with you exactly how I'm making everything happen. With that said, I'm gonna get back to my run, but if you do have any ideas while I get back to my run on videos you wanna see, topics you wanna see, put it down in the comments below. I'm gonna be checking those comments to get some ideas for future videos for what you guys want to see, for what you guys want to learn more about, whether that's training, running a business, myself. Let me know how you want to, what you want to learn, what you want to see, and I will be making content about it. I'm gonna get my run, get back to family, film our way back, and I will see you guys back in Virginia Beach, where I'll wrap up the video and give you some information on the cadence moving forward and everything else that you can expect from the channel that I haven't gone over already. I'm gonna cut back to that montage now. All right, back from vacation, and I wanted to go over in the rest of this video what I have going on right now in my life and how I'm balancing it, and some more logistical things on the channel which you can expect. The reason I stopped posting YouTube videos other than my podcasts is that I was just so busy. I've got a day job, my son is growing up, I've got an increasing client load, and all of that put together meant that I had to cut something out of my schedule. YouTube was the most clear thing to cut out because YouTube videos really take the longest to edit over anything else. So I decided to keep my podcast going and cut out the YouTube vlogs. Since then, I've had a lot of things go on personally. I've had some struggles with postpartum depression, struggles with time management as my responsibilities increase with my son getting older, client load increasing, and some periods of having to work overtime with my day job. But the entire time, I really missed YouTube. Some of these shorter form content platforms like Instagram, they're quicker to make and they certainly do reach an audience, but it comes at the expense of getting to go really in depth on certain topics and share a lot more authenticity in my life. I feel like to make a authentic video of my life, an authentic vlog would take a YouTube video, not an Instagram reel. So I really miss the ability to share the authenticity piece. I think authenticity is what really helps others as well. And so I've missed the impact that I feel YouTube has on everyone who watches my videos. Along with the busyness, I mentioned I've had some mental health struggles, postpartum depression for a dad, which I never knew was a thing, but it is. I'm planning on making follow-on videos as vlogs, going into more detail on my struggles with time management, with my energy levels fluctuating, with my postpartum depression, and some of the other things that I've been doing. So I'm not trying to make this an exhaustive video, but overall, what all do I have going on? I mentioned I have my day job. I have my coaching business where my client load is increasing. That is super, super rewarding. I'm able to really help people make awesome changes. And if you followed on Instagram or followed the podcasts, you'll know some of those things. I'm launching a group program that launched today. Actually, I'm filming this video on the 22nd since we just got back from vacation. I've got my own goals that I'm training for, and my son is growing up and family is maturing and continuing to grow together. And that obviously requires and creates a desire for me to spend much more time with my family and less time working. Whereas before having a kid, I was much more just hyper-focused on work and that's it. So a half marathon coming up and pushing strength goals right now. I'm excited. I don't have any time goal. My training has been much less than I would have desired, mostly because some days I get up and do not feel like running. I have all this other business work to do and everything else to do, my day job meetings and stuff like that. And it's really difficult in those moments to know how to push myself without having to say, hey, fuck my feelings completely. Let's just disassociate from the world and go train from a negative place. And so in this process of trying to figure out what fits the best with the healthiest version of me, some days I have messed up. I have missed a training session because I talked myself into doing a little more work, so I have a little more time later in the week and later in the day, and that never really ends up panning out. And so overall, this whole process has made me such a more in-depth human and such a better coach and husband and father, because I've had to struggle through a lot of the stuff that I wouldn't have had to struggle through if I didn't have my business, if I didn't have physical goals, if I didn't have all of these big visions for how I want to impact the world. And they've built so much more empathy, so much more creativity in me of how to solve problems. And I've used a lot of the things I've learned personally with clients who are in similar emotional places, but different actual places in life. So they might be struggling with completely different things, but the actual emotion underneath and the struggle internally is very, very similar. As far as a cadence goes for future videos, I am planning to do one video every 2 weeks for now. I would like to do a video per week, but I do not want to overwhelm myself at first and miss out on the momentum of just consistently posting. This is something I talk with clients a lot about when it comes to their health and fitness. If you just want to go all out, you're going to burn yourself out, flash in the pan, and you're gonna make a lot of progress for a few weeks and then none after that. It's much better to start slower, start more consistently, build progress and momentum slowly, and then that thing that started as a small snowflake will compound into a big snowball. Then you can ramp up how much you're training, ramp up how much you're posting YouTube videos, whatever it is, because you've built the muscles, the momentum, the habits that you need to continue to do that when things get hard, because they will get hard the more you plan on doing. Things in life always come up, stuff always gets in the way. It's important to start at a sustainable pace because that's what builds momentum, and that's what I'm gonna do with this channel. I do have a lot of video ideas. I could put my head down and just film them all right now and then post 2 videos a week or 1 video a week, but that's gonna burn me out with everything else I have going on, and then that's gonna run through my creativity juices, and then I'm left high and dry when that time comes. So I'm planning to post 2 videos a month, or 1 every 2 weeks, which is roughly 2 a month. And then when I feel like I have my footing and I've got some good momentum, I'm planning to increase to 1 per week. I am editing these all on my own, so I do not have a video editor nor a videographer to film these things. They're completely raw, completely authentic, and my goal is that you can get some inspiration from the way I'm living my life and some things I'm doing, that you can use some of the lessons and mistakes that I've learned to apply to your life and your situations. And thirdly, that you can just feel not broken and not alone. A lot of the time with a lot of these struggles that we have nowadays, it's easy to feel alone in the struggle and in the pain and in the mistakes, because people don't share this on social media, especially with things like Instagram and TikTok and things like that. They become highlight reels even by mistake. I have done this too. I try to be authentic, but Instagram is so easy to make a highlight reel on accident. And so with YouTube, I want to be authentic and authentically show up here so you don't feel alone. Because I know other creators on YouTube have done that for me and they don't even know it. I've seen a video about somebody struggling with XYZ, and it has helped me feel a lot more normal because I previously put this person on some type of pedestal. They look like they have everything, and in reality, they struggle just like you and I do. So throughout this process, we're gonna grow together, and if I can even make one person's life better, that is a win for me. So stay tuned for some really awesome videos. I've got some fun stuff planned. I will continue to put out podcasts weekly and then vlogs every 2 weeks at this point. If this is your first video you're watching of mine, I really appreciate you being here. I would recommend you go back and watch some of my older vlogs. I pride myself on it always being as authentic as I could be at that time in my life, and hope maybe you learn a thing or two from my past struggles. I've got a ton of awesome podcasts as well. I've got a playlist of podcasts that you can click on my channel. Some awesome guests, some great solo episodes, and just a lot of lessons to learn in this channel already, and I'm very excited for the future. If you haven't already, subscribe so that you get notifications when my new videos come out. There will definitely be a podcast that posts after this, and then I'll see you guys in the next vlog. In the meantime, crush your training. You're not alone. The fact that you're struggling means that you're on the right path.